morning, boys and girls. How are we holding up? Is everybody doing okay? Wonderful. So this week, as you probably noticed looking at yesterday's video, we're talking about prehistoric animals. That's what you're going to see on your Studies Weekly for science. And I just want to just touch over a few things that you're going to be reading in your packet. One of them is fossils. And fossils are preserved remains or traces of animals of ancient organisms. Fossils are not the remains of the organism itself. They are like rocks. A fossil can preserve an entire organism or just a part of one. So you're going to see that things such as bones and shells and leaves and even feathers can all become fossils. Okay, the people that study fossils are called paleontologists. And if you want to cast and mold fossils, you're more likely to be able to do it if you, for example, press your hands into wet cement. As a matter of fact, my neighbors close by, when they were putting cement on their sidewalk, their kids just stepped on it. So you see the 4 little footprints that they left back when they were little. Now they graduated high school with me. That means they're probably as old as I am, at least 50. So those little prints are very old, but they were casted. They're not fossils, but they were casted because they pressed their little feet on wet cement. So that's one way to cast and mold. What is, let's see, one more thing I want to tell you before we start is, what are some whole fossilized animals preserved in? And they are preserved in sap, snow, and ice. Okay? A fossil is an organism that dies but doesn't decay quickly. Okay? So therefore, it just leaves activity of an animal that had been in prehistoric times. Okay? And one more thing before I leave, just want to tell you about trace fossils. Those are the ones that show evidence of animal activity. For example, tracks of footprints. So sometimes they don't actually find the tooth or the bones or the feather, but there would be a track activity imprinted somewhere, and that is called trace fossils. And you most likely are going to also see that in your reading this week. All right, enjoy the life science prehistoric life section, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.